remaking history like I did against Lomachenko. I'm going to do it against Josh Taylor.
After more than 15 months on the sidelines, former undisputed Super Welterweight champ Josh Taylor returns to action this Saturday when he battles one-time unified lightweight titlist Teofimo Lopez at Madison Square Garden.
I feel that Teofimo Lopez is still a very special fighter.
The 32-year-old Taylor was the undisputed champion of his weight class, prior to making the decision to vacate 3 of his 4 title belts.
I'm in this game to be the best and fight the best.
The fight with Catterall was Taylor's first defense of his undisputed title after unifying the WBO, WBA, WBC, and IBF titles with a win over Jose Ramirez.
Teofimo's a much better caliber opponent than Catterall all round.
Teofimo Lopez is finally getting his way to challenge for another world title after losing his unified lightweight crown to George Kambosos Jr. 2 years ago by a 12-round split decision and electing not to take a rematch, even though it was offered to him by the Australian.
Teo needs his confidence back.
The June 10th clash between Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez will be a competitive and action-packed bout.
Probably going to give Teofimo a little extra motivation because he's going into this fight as an underdog.
While Taylor will be attempting to extend his time as a 140-pound champion, Lopez will attempt to become a two-weight champion and at the same time, add another prominent name to his boxing resume.
A dream come true, turning into reality.
Edinburgh's 32-year-old Josh Taylor was a highly decorated amateur, competing in the 2012 Olympics, 2 European Championships, and winning gold and silver in 2 Commonwealth Games. Taylor turned professional in 2015, and in his 7th fight he KO'd Dave Ryan in 5 rounds to win the Commonwealth 140 pounds title. In 2017, he stopped fellow UK prospect O'Hara Davies in 7 vicious rounds for the WBC silver belt. His big win over Victor Postal came next, with Taylor proving after just 12 fights that he was ready for the big time. In 2019, in his 15th bout, Taylor outpointed the unbeaten Ivan the Beast Baranchyk to win the IBF light welterweight title. In his next fight, Taylor took on the highly rated American Regis Prograis in a unification fight that was also the final of the World Boxing Super Series. Taylor won a close majority decision in his hardest fight, winning both Prograis WBA belt as well as the prestigious Muhammad Ali Trophy. Since stepping on the pro boxing scene back in 2016, Teofimo Lopez has always been labeled as a special talent.
I'm ready for everything. You know, it goes to show that I can hurt you with my right, I can hurt you with my left.
He put his skills on display back in October 2020 when he scored the upset victory over Vasily Lomachenko and became the unified lightweight champion.
Lopez's footwork worked, his speed was there, some power obviously, but his elusivity is what impressed me most.
A year later, Lopez found himself on the other side of an upset as George Kambosos Jr. beat Lopez by way of split decision.
Every time I go out there in the ring, you know, I'm risking everything. I'm risking my life.
After losing his WBA, WBO, and IBF lightweight title belts, Lopez decided to move up to 140, and in August 2022 he scored a 7th-round TKO victory over Pedro Campa. Now Teofimo the Takeover Lopez has an opportunity to become a two-weight champion.
The only thing that I think that we have in common is that it's 2 undisputed champions going at it.
A thin-looking WBO light welterweight champion Josh Taylor weighed in at 139.8 pounds, while challenger Teofimo Lopez came in at the limit at 140 pounds during Friday's weigh-in for their fight on Saturday, June 10th.
He was overweight this morning, had to go and do a little bit of weigh-in.
If Teofimo is able to fight aggressively and stay on his feet for the full 12-round contest, he's got a decent chance of beating Taylor, but it could prove difficult.
I feel something special is going to happen this weekend.
The Taylor-Lopez clash is an intriguing matchup inside of the ring.
Josh Taylor win, that's all, possibly by KO.
Taylor is aggressive, he's a good counterpuncher, solid body puncher, and he excels at fighting in the inside. Teofimo Lopez is an athletic and a very gifted fighter who has all the tools.
I'll be what? 2 lineal, 2-time world champion? That's dope.
The June 10th clash between Josh Taylor and Teofimo Lopez will be a competitive and action-packed bout.
Put on a show and giving what the fans really want to see.
While Taylor will be attempting to extend his time as a 140-pound champion, Lopez will attempt to become a two-weight champion and at the same time, add another prominent name to his boxing resume.